Live. Hello everyone, I'm MatZap, and welcome back to Mario Maker 2. So, for those of you who have been watching the past few streams, you may have noticed this looks different from where we last left off. And yeah, that's because I've been doing some additions on my own time. Not anything super substantial. This is probably the most substantial that I've done so far. But yeah. One other thing is I forgot that you can actually put stuff onto the flags the first time I passed through them, so I went back through some of the other levels and added a mushroom to the flag. And then what else did I do? I added a little bit of more stuff to a couple of the other levels just to make them look a little nicer. I think that's pretty much it, yeah. So, yeah, let's get started working. I have a similar structure here as with the first half of this level, where there's the two pipes. I might only have one pipe. I might only have one pipe. I think I only have one pipe here. Maybe this one would lead to a one-up. Just because I'd probably have to get... Oh, okay. How do I word this properly? So, since I have two key doors, I wouldn't be able to make pink coins over here, because then you'd have to get all of them to be able to progress through even this one, and that's not exactly possible, so yeah, that's fun. But yeah, so this is probably going to be a one-up area, and then this will be the key path. Then you go through here, and then this will just put you into a little area to get the last checkpoint, and then fight Ludwig here. And actually I have a pretty interesting idea for him. I don't know if there's too much space for it or not. But what I was thinking, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not actually 100% sure if this is possible. I really hope it is. Okay, let's take Ludwig out of the picture for just a second. I'm gonna turn this on and then... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So now, does it do it? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna have it be where the fight is on these little, what are they called? Conveyor belts. I was trying to think of it the other day, because actually, I should probably open this up, but I had some ideas for the stream's levels. There we go. Yeah. It's just one for this level, and then 3-1. I should probably fix that. But yeah, World 3, Level 1. And we'll put another one over here. I don't know if it's gonna make the fight like stupidly hard, but you probably like drop down and then what the ouch. Yeah, I'll probably add more to it because it's still a little basic, but let's do this first. Let's just put it over here. Go over here, grab the pipe. Grab the pipe. I didn't have an amazing idea going into this section here, but I was thinking it would be teaching you about the mechanic, or like, playing with that mechanic of the conveyor belts being affected by on-off switches. I'll go that way, and then on-off switch here. That's the farthest you can make it onto this. First is...
Here we go.
Okay, so the other one is about here-ish. Oops. So I think our other conveyor belt probably go something like this. Go a ways, and then I'll probably start off like that.
Here we go.
Doesn't really hinder you though. If I do that.
Here we go.
Probably still gonna move it over one.
Here we go.
There we go. So you're able to easily make it that way.
Here we go.
And yeah, you can't really do much there. Alright. Let's make just a good old spike trap like so. Just to kind of sure the player understands what they're getting into here. Actually, I think since I'm gonna probably have a path going back, what we're probably gonna do is just move this guy a little bit back. Excuse me. I'm gonna put a one-way wall. You know, I had ideas for what to talk about going into this stream, but I completely forgot about it as soon as I hit live. Okay. Actually, yeah, this works really well, actually. And I'll figure out the back path later. Oh! Well, that presents a little bit of a problem, how close that is. Maybe I can shrink this down a little bit, and then add another conveyor belt. So it'll be heading to the right. It's blue. This isn't going exactly as planned, but I mean, what can you do? I'm gonna make a... Ooh, what if I did this? Aha! Now it's like a wall. Actually, I probably should do that for this one over here. Think about it. Okay. Okay, let's see how this
Here we
goes
go.
down. Oh. What about here?
Here we go. Oh.
So that can mess you up.
Here we go.
It's actually kind of hard to hit it. I think I'm gonna make one more so that you can't just go buck wild. And then I'll put the platform here. Be nice and simple. Okay, yeah. I think that could work. A little simplistic. The one Phantom Ninja asks, how do you upload a super world? Beats me, Bob. I've said this in past streams, but I'll just reiterate it here. I don't actually have Nintendo Switch Online currently, so what you're seeing here I can't actually upload right now because, you know, no Nintendo Switch Online. I will be getting it pretty soon, though. So, yeah, I'm not super sure on how to upload Super World, unfortunately, but I think you have to have all the levels in it uploaded, though. That I'm pretty sure about that part. So, I wish I could help you more there. Oops, I don't want multiple keys. Let's go more down. And connect it off back here. There we go. And where's the lift? There it is. I'll set it over there for now. One thing I will say, I've been thinking about this, and I might not stream this as much, which is kind of weird for me to say because it's been getting me quite a good amount of views. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of. I'll still stream this some of me making it, and then once I get the Nintendo Switch Online, I'll be playing levels, both People's Worlds and levels/worlds that you guys suggest. But, yeah, I don't know. So I can make it that lift only go once you get onto it. Doesn't matter that much. I'll probably just let players run back if they want to anyway. Alright, let's grab this guy and construct this background. Alright, there's one. Part of me wishes that they were able to, each one of these individually was able to be bigger, but oh well. Oops. There we go. Pretty simple area, but I don't know, I think it works. Helps the player understand the mechanics of this conveyor belt thing. Alright, now let's actually let's first do this real quick just to get this out of the way. I'm gonna have to make more space. Just max it out. Oh wait, we need to make some walls for this. Here we go. Bam. There we go. Alright, now this thing is gonna be pretty simple because it's, excuse my burp. Let's see, how many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. It's actually a pretty good amount. Boy, I've said this on other videos and streams in the past, but I've been pushing myself through the Arrowverse stuff, and Flash and Arrow are pretty good still. I'm on, what is it? Actually, I'm not sure if it's too much different from the last time I talked about them, but yeah, I'm on Flash Season 4, I think, yeah, and then Arrow Season 6. But I'm also watching, for some reason, Supergirl, and I'm on season 3 of that, and my god, it just gets worse. That's all I can say. First season, not very great. It's okay at best. And then the second season is just awful, and then the third season so far has not been very good either. Like, there's a gay couple in there, and like they get together in season 2, and it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and you can clearly tell they're just trying to, fulfill agendas and all that BS. But then, I thought this was really funny in a way, but they break up in season 3, and their whole reasoning for it, which in a way it makes sense, but it's still kind of goofy to me. The reason why they break up is because one of them wants to have kids and the other one doesn't. And they can't come to an agreement over it. It's just like, seriously? That's how this relationship ends. This relationship that was not well written to begin with just kind of ends on the stupidest thing possible. Well, not the dumbest thing possible, but it feels kind of ridiculous. Oops. Hold up. I gotta check something on my phone real quick. Oh. Gonna tell a friend of mine to come watch the stream. Okay. Phone, please work with me. Streaming Mario Maker right now if you want to come watch. Please like, share, subscribe, viewers. That'd be great. Oh gosh. There we go. Put the phone back in. Back down. There we go. That's the word. Let me just filling in this void space real quick here. What to talk about? Talk about anime. I haven't actually been watching anime that much lately because, well, for one, I've been going through Arrowverse stuff, like I said, and then the other thing is just my VRV subscription, which VRV is the service that I use to watch stuff on. It ended, so I would have to watch ads, which I do not want to watch ads whatsoever. I hate ads. Like, I was okay with ads when I first had VRV, but then it was like, oh, once I started watching those ads, once I got the premium so that I didn't have to watch ads, I was like, I can never go back. And, you know, along with everything else, I have been able to buy it because, you know, tight on money right now. So that's fun. Yeah, this isn't a any sort of, what's the word thinking of, promotion thing. I don't know. This has any promotion for VRV, but it's a pretty good service. I like it a lot. It has Crunchyroll on it, and it's kind of weird actually. It's this amalgamation of different channels, basically. So it has Crunchyroll, it has, I think, High Dive, which is another anime service. It has Rooster Teeth on there. I think it has some documentary channel, I can't remember what it's called. And then I think it used to have, I can't remember, it was some horror one called like Mondo or something like that. Mondo Arts. And then it has Boomerang, which is a thing so you can watch old cartoons like Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, all those classics. So you can watch those on there. And then there's like a VRV Select, which is kind of like the miscellaneous section. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And the premium's only $10 a month, which is pretty impressive considering that you get, you get access to some of the channels. So you get access to High Dive and Boomerang. and then you get to watch things that the day it comes out, so you don't have to wait a week, and then obviously no ads, and there's a couple other things too, but it's really nice. It's only $10. Go check it out, I would suggest. I'm also not really sure what, going back to the game, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for this side area, but we'll figure something out. Ooh, actually, I have a kind of goofy idea. Or actually, I think I'll just have it be normal rails. Have spikes. Whoops. And then another conveyor belt. And 2 rows of spikes this time. And then another track. Here, let me put the wall up over here. Oh yeah, so with the whole quarantine thing and me still technically being in school, I have an online class, right, in mythology and folklore, and that's been really fun. It's been pretty easy, but really fun. And I had to watch this, I think it was a documentary or something, but it was about this thing called the Gnomist, like Gnomist. And it was actually really interesting. It was about this family who they had to keep moving around because the dad's job, and I hope this doesn't kill the player real or guaranteed kill the player. Ooh. Okay, I have an idea, but yeah. So the Gnomist, it was about this family who had to keep moving around because of the dad's job, but then eventually the dad just decided to leave, or like they got into a divorce or whatever, and so the family, it was a mom and 2 kids. They started making these little gnome houses and doors and stuff, and they started making a little like community in one of the park's forests of it, and it was just really interesting. Well, actually, how are we supposed to get back up there? Huh. I'll figure out in a second. But yeah, the sad part about the Gnomist, though, was eventually the city had them like stop doing that for some reason. Like they wanted them to take down all those things that they were building. Even though like the people who walked in the park, they actually really enjoyed it. Like they really liked the whole thing. But oh well, life moves on, I guess. Yeah, it was just kind of cool little thing. Okay, how does that work?
Here we go.
It might be safer for the player to do that. Oops. do this. Oh.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting. I kind of like that, actually. But... Alright, let's put the background in again. Oh, well, that's a little awkward. I may have to put it in one block at a time. For some stupid reason. Okay, there we go. I'll put a wall there. And, well, actually, I think I should put a wall on this side because it's so close to that. So I'll put it there. Bam. Bam! Might be able to see that, but there's only so much I can do.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think you can really see it. Yeah. Oh, oh no! Alrighty, I think. Oh, let me put the background in this area. Like, darn. I could just put it like that. Oh, it makes me super OCD that you can tell that the background doesn't cross over the pipes. Dang it. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter that much. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do this. I don't like having a lot of sound effects, but... yeah, let's do that and apply it to him. Actually, should I have that one? No, I kind of like the other one better. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of all these, like, sound effects. I think the boss music and stuff is fine, but a lot of the other things are just kind of weird. And then we give him a key to have. And the last set of doors. And then I think I'll have the background in here as well. I might put in some dotted line blocks just about to kind of screw with the player a little bit. Not too many, but just enough to, like, kind of have it there. Oh, he's up there. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty hard fight, I feel like. Alright. Cool, I think we got our level now. Our Castle 2, as it were. Oh, forgot these guys were here. I see that's still going. Well, okay, actually, I'm not gonna go through this whole level because I'd probably want to playtest it, if anything. Actually, I'm going to, just as one last hurrah for this level, I'm gonna add a Koopa. Maybe right here. Move that guy over a little bit. Oh, is he able to interact over here? I hope not.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah, he's too far away. Ho ho. Okay. And I believe it's already in our world. Oh yeah, I made some changes to the world as well. Mostly just visual, but you can see like this is just a floating area over here, as well as this house. And I think with World 2 was the other one I made a lot of changes. Yeah, the airship levels are over to the air. Okay, cool. I don't remember if I made any changes to the other levels. I know I added, because I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but I had found out that these houses here can have 3 different mini games, and they're pretty cool. This one, the star one is the matching mini game. Baseball is, I don't know if I showed it on stream, but you have to protect the mushroom house, and it throws 10 balls. It's like cannon, and it can do different ones. And you have to, or you get 3 strikes, or you lose, and you lose if you get 3 strikes. And depending on how many strikes you got, if you made it through all the way, that's how many lives you get. And then this one is kind of weird. I think you just mash a button to blow up a balloon. So that's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't think I did a lot of actual changes. So then, oh, this one's a little bit different. Originally, these 2 paths weren't connected, but now they are. So that's a thing. I added a mushroom house into this world, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's World 2. Very nice. I think overall I'm satisfied with those worlds. Or those levels. Well, I could really say those worlds for World 1 and 2. For this world, I'm probably gonna have the 5 levels. I'm just not sure where I'm gonna put them. One of them's probably gonna be here. I like having optional levels. Yeah, and then, gosh, I don't know. Probably like a level there, and then one there. And then, I don't know, maybe like a level here or something. something like that. I don't know. Don't think I really need to save this world, but I'm going to anyways. Alright, let's start working on World 3-1. And I only have one phrase going into this one. Snow cactus. I'm gonna make a snow level. And it's gonna include snow cactuses. Or snow cacti, rather. Like how I do Mario Bros. U style. I think Mario Bros. U is probably my favorite style, just because it has the most mechanics that you can do in it. Let's stretch this guy out a little bit. Now, as for the actual structure of this level, I had no, like, direction for it. All I know is that there's gonna be some cactus guys, some ice blocks, and probably some other things. So... trying to think of how to start this one. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. As always, remember to stay hydrated and stay safe, everyone. It's a crazy world these times. People are doing crazy stuff like... I talked about this last stream, but there is in Michigan, because I live in Michigan, I think it's obvious. Or it's apparent. I don't know, maybe not. Anyways, there's these protesters who were wanting is it the governor? Yeah, mayors for towns or cities and stuff. Yeah, they wanted the governor to end the shelter-in-place, whatever law, rule, I don't really know what it's called, I'm not a legal linguistic like that, but yeah, they wanted the governor to stop that, the shelter-in-place thing, which was understandable, you know, people want to get on with their lives, but the problem was that they brought in firearms to the protesting. And I was just like, whoa, what? Calm down, buddy. Like, no need to get hostile with it. So, just, if you're gonna protest, don't swing around a weapon of any kind, except like just verbal weapons, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, for me, being a introvert that plays video games and writes stories all the time, this time period in a way is awesome for me. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, it's just nice to, you know, not have to go anywhere. Although I did have to go get my cap and gown today, which was kind of weird.
Here we go.
It's Christmas time in Mario Land. Okay, let's introduce the snow cactuses. Snow cacti. Where are you? Oh, yeah. I always get thrown off because they're wearing the little, like, pail hat, or like for like a pail and shovel or something. Just have a couple of them just kind of
Here we go.
hanging around. Or hanging out. Oof, you just destroyed. So I think the snow ones have the snowballs that spawn off of them. Which is interesting. I'm not sure if or how I'm going to use that mechanic, but... Also, is there any, like, differences? Oh, I can make them flying or parachute. That's cool. Let's make some coins. Just put one on each of these going up. Okay, I have an idea for this location. It's gonna look weird, but bear with me. So it's probably not gonna look that weird, given things that have been made in Mario Maker. Oh, god dang it. Sure, there we go. That works. Oh wow, it's a snow peach. Why are there so many different variations of Peach and Mario and stuff? There's like rose gold Peach and all these weird things of Mario. I don't get it. I'm gonna... Whoops, nope. Want to do that. There we go. Doesn't look as nice as I was hoping it would be, but it works. Okay, what do we want to do now with the level? Might actually have a couple icicles in here, or maybe just one. Anything I can do with the icicle?
Here we go.
Okay, so that one won't move. It'll still kill you though. Interesting. I'm actually glad that they made two different icicles so that they don't always have to drop as soon as you get into their like column of existence. Look at this Mario right here. This Chad Mario right here. Oops. So if you're up here, you can't really see the ground below you. Maybe I'll have this extend out one more. Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Here we go.
Yeah, because you can see the snowmen, and I think that would be a decent indicator of where the ground is. I'm gonna put one of these guys in here. Whoops. Can I make it just too high? Yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
He's dancing. Oh, okay. You can crush them. Let's put this guy over here. And I'm going to add a Spiny, which is going to be the other main enemy type in here. Or, what are they actually called? Spike, okay. Whoops, not two, not yet. Not that crazy. Just becomes Snowball. Okay, but I imagine he throws snowballs? Okay. And those don't kill you. No, they'll just push you back. Ow! Okay, cool. It's just so funny. Just become Snowball. What happens if I do that?
Here we go.
Oh, okay, it's just a snowball. Interesting. Interesting. I cannot wait for her to use those blue the blue Mecha Koopas or whatever they're called. Those guys are insane. They have like a... They shoot a hyper beam. So crazy. Okay. Actually, you know what? If I can make these things just snowballs, I might have one right here. Just for funsies. Excuse me. Nope. Just that. There we go. Does that kill it? Okay, that knocks it down a peg. But like literally. I'm kind of curious how these guys look in the other styles. Like, how do they look in Mario World? Oh god, they look terrifying.
Here we go.
Oh, what? Like, Spiny, or Spike is so tiny. Oh god, he looks ugly in this.
Here we go.
Oh, and he moves, okay. That's different. The original? They're wearing Mario Maker hats. Okay, I'm gonna switch it back to the cool kid one. Actually, the cool kid one would probably be Mario World, because that's like everyone's favorite, but... I actually don't think I've played Mario World that much. I know I have played it, but I think it's just been a while since I really have, and even though I didn't play a ton of it. I have a SNES Classic though, so I could probably find it and play it again. I like the SNES Classic, but why did they not do more with both that one and, like, other retro consoles? Like, they're cool. Well, why not make more, you know? Okay, let's do something like this. This is going to be hollowed out on the inside a little bit. Here we go. Speaking of hollow, so I was watching these guys play Slay the Spire, and I think I heard one of them mention something about mods, so I was like, ooh, actually, that's a good idea. What mods does Slay the Spire have? Which, unfortunately, I don't have Slay the Spire, but it's on my wish list. Oops. Um, yeah, so I looked up mods for it, and there's actually a Steam Workshop, and I was like, okay, cool. And there was a mod for like a. Because for those of you who don't know, Slay the Spire is kind of like a roguelike, so when you die, the game's over and you have to start all over again. Card game, and it kind of works in acts as far as I'm aware. So like you have to go like one run is 3 acts, and I don't know what happens when you win or whatever. But, someone made a mod for Hollow Knight in that game where it's like a full 3 acts with like unique enemies and stuff, and then and then I found there's a because some of the workshop mods are characters that you can play as, and one of them is Yugimoto from Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was so taken aback by this. I decided that the next game I'm going to purchase is going to be Slay the Spire, so I can play Yugimoto in the Hollow Knight decks. It's just so so ridiculous to me. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here is make it like a. It's gonna look a little interesting. I'll do like so, and then have this going, and then have a gentle slope going down right here. And I think we're gonna have another gentle slope over here-ish, like there, and have a couple of these guys up here. This guy's probably gonna be a. I like him at just a whoops, just a 2. Gosh. And then I'll put a 3 back here.
Here we go.
It can be just 1. Opening got stabbed on top of its head. Oh. Wait, can I make them down to 1? Okay, no, they have to be 2 when they start out. Okay. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Snowball. I'm liking this level a lot so far. It's pretty similar to the first Ninja like level, at least that I played. For those of you who don't remember, in this game, in the online world of this game, there's Ninja runs where it's like just you play a level and you compete for the best time out of like the world or something like that. And yeah, the first one was a ice themed level or snow themed level that was kind of like this in the sense that there was a lot of these hills, a lot of these spiny guys throwing snowballs, and a lot of these snow spiny guys. However, that's not why I made it, or I chose to make the level like this. So it's just coincidentally similar. Excuse my burp. Jeez. Yeah, the ninja thing is really weird to me. Like, little ninja creatures. I don't really get them. Sorry, I had to itch my ear. The mic side ear. Anyways. Chat, how long do you think this quarantine's gonna last? I'm thinking, well, okay, so I know that the shelter-in-place thing for Michigan is until May 28th now. Is that right? Which, you know, it kind of sucks, but it's understandable. But I think that society probably won't return to normal for until July, I'm gonna say. Because it's taking quite a while for the whole coronavirus to slow down, and I don't even think it has. I haven't been keeping super close track of it. Ooh, hello, Essayist. Nice to see you. We're just making a level 3-1. It's an ice level, or the World 3 is ice, but this one specifically is snow themed, and well, okay, I'm stating a lot of obvious things, but we got snowball throwing guys, we got cacti made out of snowballs. That's the whole gimmick. Snow. Oops. Nope. What are you doing? Here you go. Gonna have another one of these guys up here to yeet more snow at you. To answer Ess's question, yeah, I am. These streams have been all for my super world, which actually, let me save this real quick and then I'll show you it. Okay, so 3-1. What is this level gonna be called? Let's see, we got snow, got ice, got spike people, and we got snowballs. Ooh. Hi, I love lit and animations. Welcome to the stream. Currently figuring out the name for level 3-1, which is the first level for our ice world. Do we take viewer levels? Yes, technically. I don't actually... I said this last stream, and I don't know if you might have asked this question last stream, but anyways, I don't have Nintendo Switch Online right now, so I'll take the levels, and then once I'm actually able to play the levels, I will, if that makes sense. So, feel free to shoot me the codes and stuff. I have a notepad thing for it, so actually let me open that up real quick. Where is it at? Oh gosh, what is this menu right now? There we go. Gosh, there's so much clutter on my screen. Lots of spikes and snow. It's not a terrible idea. I think I'll put it as spikes and snow for now. We can always change it later if I really want to. Where's the ants thing? Okay, there it is. Yeah, just to, for essayist, hey, let me show you my worlds. So this is the one we just finished, is World 2. It's the Sky World, and as you can kind of see from this menu, my worlds kind of go in like an elevation method type system or something, I don't know. But yeah, we start in space and we go down to lava, or the underworld if you want to call it that. And yeah, this is the world we're currently gonna be working in. I'm probably gonna have this first level like actually we can place it down. That's the nice thing about Super Worlds, is that you can place the level down, and then whenever you save it, like the level itself, it will update it here. I'm not sure if you would have to re-upload for it, but yeah, it's pretty nice here. Let's place it there. It works. 3-1. Should I put this? I might as well, I guess, right? Add some more detail to this world. Looking at this list now, I'm kind of now realizing how many levels I'm gonna have to make. Jeez. Okay. We gotta stop looking at that and go back to the level. They still continue updates from Mario Maker 2. I'm pretty sure they said that this was the last update, which, you know, a little sad, but makes sense. This is a... whoops, not that enemy. This has been a pretty big update, I feel like. Although, I'm always confused why there's just this by itself in the bottom. Like, there's room for one more, and so why haven't they filled it in, you know? But yeah, as far as we know, this is the last update for the game. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat there. Let me just stretch this out as far as I can make it. Gosh, this is a fun challenge, trying to place this thing in the good spot. Okay, can't see it up there. Now we can push that down. Oh, kind of have to put it there. Shit. Oh yeah, I just remembered, I think you were mentioning in one of the earlier streams, they should have like the Mega Man Maker and stuff. I actually looked into the Mega Man Maker that a group of fans have made, and it's pretty cool. They're still making updates for it, even though it's been around for, I think, 3 years now. But, yeah, the most recent update, I think, was in March. And it's actually kind of cool. Their most recent update, yeah, it's fan-made. I don't know who makes it, but you could just search up Mega Man Maker on the internet, and you should will probably find it. But yeah, the most recent update for that adds a multiplayer making thing, so you can have up to 8 people online just making a level together. Actually, okay, I want to do something interesting here. I'm not sure how well this is gonna look, but I'm gonna try it. There we go. Company usually shuts those things down. Not Capcom. Capcom's been pretty chill about all that stuff. There's a lot of fan-made Mega Man games, and just like, you know, the Mega Man maker, and they just don't care about it. Actually, you know, thank God for that. Let the fans do what they want, you know? Or let the fans make their fan-made stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, it's usually Nintendo that is the strict one, for like a bad term. They don't want anybody using their IPs for their own cool creations. Which it's funny because they, like, fans made, or there was like a group of fans that made a Pokemon fighting game, but then they shut that down and then made Pokken after it, I think is what happened. So it's just kind of like, okay. And then, also with Pokemon, Pokemon Uranium, I think it was like in development for 10 years, and then it finally released version 1.0, and Nintendo was like, yeah, shut it down, and they're like, okay. If it gives Capcom the idea. To like make their own. Oh, oh. Okay. Let's have another spiny up here. This column is giving me a Mario Maker's block. Oh, okay, for one, I'm gonna move this back, but you need to step off and flag, like, really step off. I'm making a cool level here, can't you tell? I think I'm gonna put a arrow, like so that hopefully people won't fall into this here. I'll put a couple of coins, like so. There we go. Look at what I made so far. Gosh, we have a lot more room up here for stuff. The other thing is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any pipes in here. Normally I have pipes throughout my levels, but I don't know, this one just ain't feeling like it, you know? Oh, gosh. I hate how it zooms into the, like, ultra close view. Let me see how this level plays out so far. Maybe it'll give me a better idea.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't realize you could grab those snowballs. Ow. Oh, something killed the one spiny up there. Oh. Ah, yes. A floating platform. So it says I like to make the levels with really hard difficulties first, then play it and adjust from there. Yeah, I kind of just... I like to say I go off the seat of my pants on these. I just kind of build stuff and it kind of comes to me as I'm making it. I will say for those who joined later, I'm probably not going to be doing these like making levels streams as much, just because it took us like 3 streams to get through the air world, and I already had a level made in there. And I'm planning on doing like the full 8 worlds, so it'll probably be a real long time. I'll probably still do streams and just slightly less frequency. So I'm not really sure how to explain the less frequency, if that makes sense, but I'll probably do streams and other videos for making or for playing levels and worlds though. So be on the lookout for that, I guess. And I would greatly appreciate if you guys would do the good old like, share, and subscribe stuff, you know, YouTuber at its finest. It always pains me to say those lines outside of just like my outro, but it does really help, so you know, duh. I think actually I'm gonna make the end or the checkpoint flag here. Hold on, actually. Oh, okay, I'll spawn it into the world. I could, you know, I'm gonna leave this there, even though I could put it in here. I'm just gonna leave it there. And also, if you guys are into Mega Man, like we've been talking about during the stream, I've been going through the Mega Man Zero games on playthroughs on my channel. I'm currently, and it's kind of funny, I'm uploading Mega Man Zero 2, but I'm recording Mega Man Zero 3 right now. Whoops, just smacked the cord. Yeah, if you want to check those out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thumbnail for Mega Man Zero 2 is it's really good. I didn't make the thumbnails for those games, but I think someone that's in the chat has made those thumbnails. Okay, let me save the level. Mega Man Zero 2 is your favorite? Yeah, I think I like 3 a little bit better, but 2 is still really good. 4 is not that good. It's probably 4 is probably the worst one, but still pretty good. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What is the meaning of life? Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna have to stretch out a little bit more. I really wish that, what the heck was going on with that? I really wish that there was like a fill option. You can just like, you make like an outline and then you just fill it in. But, oh well. Let's make this a slope. Alright, so the idea for this puzzle right here is we're just gonna make this one higher. The idea for this puzzle is there's gonna be these guys and ascending heights. There's a good middle ground. Do that then. Yeah. So the idea would be is you. Okay, well, the idea is you don't die, but.
Here we go.
Okay, you could just make it up there with that. Okay. Yeah, you have to bounce off of these guys, and you make it up here, and you can get a one-up. Where is the one-up? Let's put a coin there. What happens if you bounce on all of them and don't make it up? Then you're bad. You're just bad at the game, that's all I can tell you, man. I think it's actually kind of generous, but it is only a one-up. Yeah, that's my game design sometimes, you know? You just kind of... You either make it or you don't. And then you just kind of move on with life. Wow, that just big brain sentence right there. Huge brain. Okay. Moving on from my big brain there. Oh yeah, and there is a checkpoint, so you could just run and kill yourself and then try again if you wanted to, but... Shh, let me sound cooler, okay? Okay. This looks weird. I kind of want to fix it real quick before I move on. Should make it one wider. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense now. And we'll just throw in a icicle in there for kicks. I'm gonna make it this one just in case of. Well, look at that when it really happens. There's no feasible trajectory that you can make off a jump from this guy that would hit you into that. I don't think, anyway. Okay, I have a weird idea, but so was the rest of the stream, so I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm repeating myself too much. I will say, even though for the most part, I enjoy this quarantine just for the sake that I don't have to go anywhere, there are some days where I feel like I go a little insane. Not like anything to worry about, but you know, just kind of like, you know, what am I? You kind of get that moment where you just realize, wait, what am I doing? Got little peach snowman. This will be interesting. I think I actually want to make this one block higher up. Yeah, that'll look fine. Don't worry about it. So I think I'm gonna make it like that exist. And I'll probably just put one coin here just for the fun of it. And let's do that. Make it. This is the deadliest coin to get. Excuse me. I don't want to. It's like, part of me wants to end the stream now because I'm kind of running out of gas, but another part of me doesn't want to keep ending it mid-level, you know. Whoops. Go. Next section is going to be real long, that's for sure. I think I'm going to make one spiny boy just a real tall one. Okay, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but okay. I'm gonna have to probably put these things around. Are these guys affected by that? Like,
Here we go.
okay, yeah, so they can only go within the range that I can make it for them. Dang it. Okay, I think I'm getting some steam back. Hey, gotta go. Yeah, thanks, Cassius. Thanks for stopping by. Been a real pleasure having you around. Keep the player from escaping over this section. There, I'll have to fill in the rest of that later. I think we're gonna have a background on this area. There we go. And let's add a couple icicles.
Here we go.
Epic KO. Okay, I'm gonna make the... I'm for sure gonna make the background the last thing I add, but so keep forgetting that not doing so means I have to add everything one by one. For some stupid reason. Okay. That looks really weird. I don't know why. That just makes me uncomfortable to look at. That makes it a little bit better, I guess. Bam. Here we go. Oh, wow. Actually, I just realized this guy's actually really hard to pass.
Here we go.
You have to wait until he comes at you with that. Neat. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could add a secret over here. But I feel like that'd be too unfair for people who failed this jump. Because some people might not be, you know, stellar players of this game. I think I'm going to do something, though. Get a little note block. Maybe put a good old superstar in there.
Here we go.
Ah!
Oh.
I did not die there. You saw nothing. I think I know how to end the level. Just getting up to it. Actually, I could just be right here. That could work. But I want this area to be a little bit longer. And I want it to just be a long area. Oh wow, that's a pretty long level. Whoops. That's the block I want. There you go. Why don't you just love not clicking on the thing you want to click on? Minecraft is a video game. I gotta say, I love the villagers in there. I mean, the noise is iconic, but it's iconic for a reason, you know? Ooh, I could, perfect opportunity to add one of these guys. What if this top one has a... Oh gosh, I don't want to stack it on top. There you go. Here's a... Here's a, I don't know what they're called, but, but like, you know, snipers, usually they have their, like, secondary guy who's kind of the lookout. Ah, that's what it's called, yeah. He's got his lookout. Oh, he just killed his lookout. Bro, what are you doing? I'm gonna leave that there. It's lighthearted and funny, and I like it. Excuse me. Gosh, I can tell I've been going for a while because my body just starts to get gas and air inside of it. It's really unprofessional, but I mean, that's kind of one of the funniest parts about being a YouTuber is being unprofessional. So, right? Question mark. Okay, I think that's good. Good spacing. There we go. I don't know, maybe I'll make some. Oh, okay. Hold on. If I make them not falling ones, do they still fall when I land on them? Okay, no, they don't. Interesting. So I think I will make. Not sure how hard this is gonna end up being. I was thinking of doing this so that you could try to go for the top if you wanted to. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I think they're a little too high. Just how do we fix that? I can't exactly elongate them. Can I even make it from here?
Here we go.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, I have an idea. Bam!
Here we go.
Now you can totally make it up there.
Oh.
I guess if you're able to make it up there, then go for it, otherwise don't.
Here we go. Oh.
I think you can actually reach up there, I just
Here we
got
go.
scared and... I think I would need to make... I'm gonna make this one not falling, just so that... because people need time to turn around.
Here we go.
Yeah, so they wait for stuff to respawn, and then they... There we go. Yeah, I think it'll work.
Phew, made it.
Phew, made it. That's how I feel after forcing myself to finish this level like 20 minutes after I am out of energy. I probably should exercise more. I don't exercise very often. Sometimes I go up, but the block making doesn't go up with me. I have a fun idea for this. Oops.
we go.
It sounds like an alarm. You can't actually see them. Okay, let me move this like 2 things down.
Here we go.
That's awesome. Whoops, okay. I was gonna add coins, but I forgot about the background crap. Speaking of background, I gotta add it in here. How does it look overlaid like that? I think it looks okay. Ooh, you can see that. I don't like that. Whoops, nope, I don't want to grab it. I want to grab that. There we go. Do a good old arrow sign. I'm probably gonna put it like here. Here you go. I hope people don't think to jump at the last second, because that's not what I'm intending. Right, I think it's a pretty darn good level. Probably my most simple level, but hey, sometimes simple things are good. Oh yeah, we already added it, I think. Yup, spikes and snow. I'm pretty sure I've already said this, but I don't like this bottom row here. I think it looks stupid. Like, why would I want this to be the icon for my level?
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, it made me go into the level. Interesting. Clear course and exit, okay. Okay, so I guess that does change it up somewhat. Still don't like it, but it is interesting. So these ones you could, like, choose to enter, but then these ones you, like, if you touch them, then you have to, like, fight it, quote unquote. I'm just gonna return it to snow. Actually, I think I'm gonna make it like this. I don't know. I like simple things sometimes. Let's save. And I think that'll be it for this stream. I made a level on the half, quarter, half, yeah, half. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming again, you know, because obviously, you know, gotta have enough creativity to be able to do these, and also I just don't, but also I just not sure when I'll stream next. I'll be at least, at the latest, will be sometime next week. That's all I can say, I guess. But it'll be the same time, so it's always consistent. And you can always follow my Twitter to stay updated about all things relating to this channel, which you can find a link to that in the description below. World? Okay, never mind. It's something on my computer. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, follow my Twitter. Get notified of everything related to this channel. And I'll see you all in the next episode.